been so busy here at Royal Spa because there's so much to talk about, and there's a lot of great companies out here at the Home Show. One of those would be the Michaelis Corporation. Richard Michaelis joins us on the program. Richard, how's the week been out here? You haven't even been out here.
This is my first day.
I knew it.
Yeah, we've had staff out all week, so it's been a busy week. The weekends are always busier than the weekdays, but
right.
We're expecting today to be very busy.
So it's just all being out here and having your name out here and some casual conversation. You're not really selling pots and pans or anything.
We've had a lot of activity on the waterproofing side, basement waterproofing side, and remodeling. So we've had some really good contacts with like room additions and basement remodels.
The weather's been a little quiet, which you're in kind of a funny business, and really like we are too. It's like, you get a heavy ice storm or a snowstorm, and we make money.
Right.
And that's when your phone starts to ring as well. But then you also have pipes that are bursting. That's
what we're experiencing. A lot of pipes bursting, a lot of basements getting water in them just from the heavy rains. So the phone's active. We're busy. And I agree with you that the weather has been relatively mild for a winter in Indiana.
Right.
Today is probably the coldest it's been in 30 days.
I know. All of a sudden it's like we're getting our coats back out.
Right.
So, I mean, when you look back at last year, which I know you guys were so busy the entire year, what stood out among the year as far as what kind of damage or what kind of business you were doing?
The immediate damage is usually like the straight line winds or the tornadoes that creates such immediate damage that you have to respond to right away. So hail damage to a roof, something like that, you've got time to respond to that. The roof's not leaking. But when the roof's gone, when the absolute rafter system's gone because of some type of a heavy storm, you've got immediate response, and you've got hours to try to get in there and mitigate and save some of the property. So I would say the storm that came through in August, through kind of your neighborhood, that area, and I think it was just straight line winds, but there were massive trees blowing up, just decimated.
Yeah, they really
were.
were.
So everything just changed in hours for our firm as far as response time and slowing down on what we were doing, the existing projects, to go to the new emergency situations and try to button those up.
How often do you get a call from Engineer Ted asking you to come in and repair the damage that is the disaster of the show on Saturday?
I've worked at Ted's house, but it's been years ago.
Yeah.
His
on
daughter,
the show in particular, they ask you to come in and they try to repair the damage that this show has caused.
Richard described it as just like really bad hail damage at one point.
Yeah.
At one point.
All right.
But you guys do, and speaking of hail, though, you do work with the insurance companies. I mean, that's part of your deal.
We absolutely do. I had a house fire come in yesterday, and it was a direct response or a referral from an insurance agency. So we have lots of relationships with insurance agencies and claims adjusters, and a lot of our business does come through that way. And it's just from being in business for 30-some years and building relationships.
There you go. Well, Richard, have a great day out here. We appreciate everything Michaelis does. The number 844-FIX-INDY. They work 24/7, 365. They are there for you, whether it's just regular maintenance work that needs to be done to your house or, as Richard mentioned, an emergency. 844-FIX-INDY. It's the Michaelis Corporation. Construct, renovate, restore.
Tony Katz.
This was